Hello, and welcome to another session of Nirvana with Nav. In today's session, I'm going to be sharing with you two meditation techniques that I had the opportunity of practicing and learning about while I was on my trip to India. I'll provide a brief introduction about the techniques, and then we can get started. The first meditation technique that we will be practicing is Shamata, otherwise known as single-pointed mind concentration meditation, or stabilizing meditation. The purpose is to train our mind to come back to observing a single object. For the purposes of our practice, the object that we are getting our mind to observe again and again is the breath. And the breath is a beautiful teacher. It's always with us, it's always changing, and it can always bring us back to the present moment. And until we die, we will always have it with us. Breathing is not something we do deliberately, but it's something that happens naturally. And when we give it the space to come and go naturally, we begin to create an environment where we can train our mind to become sharp, stable, and calm. In this day and age, it almost feels like our mind is naturally addicted to chaos and destruction. Our minds seem to be all over the place. Oftentimes, when people first sit to meditate, they react by saying that their mind is more disturbed than before they sat. However, it's not that our minds are more chaotic, it's that we've never sat to notice these things happening before. Studies have shown that our ability to concentrate on a single object is only 3 or 4 seconds. And although we are practicing to create a sharp, stable, and calm mind, sometimes just as we are about to sit for meditation, we begin to think of some of the most amazing thoughts and ideas. Our mind hops on a thought and begins to make a movie out of it. We become distracted by inner noises or outer noises. And this will happen. And if it does, I ask you to let go of any sensation that might come up and train your mind to stay with one object, the sensation of the breath. For some of us, counting is a helpful anchor. We might count up to 5 or 10. But the emphasis is not to be with the numbers, but to really be with the breath, to anchor the mind to the breath using a count of 5 or a count of 10. The second technique can be called either an analytical meditation or a contemplation meditation. For this part, it's a process of journeying together on a topic of Buddhist philosophy. It's not like a guided imagination where I tell you to imagine trees and visualize flowers and nice thoughts, but something more deeper and more personal for you. And with that quick introduction, let us begin by preparing our body and mind before we sit to meditate. By doing so, we come to the meditation more relaxed and balanced. It's often said, and very much true, that it's better to have 5 minutes of quality meditation than an hour of distracted meditation. And to prepare the body, we will use our breath. The breath can be an important tool to bring relaxation to the body. Even if you're not meditating, when you're feeling stressed, simply taking a few deep breaths can help you realize how your body begins to relax just a little bit. And ultimately, once we let go of the control of the breath, we're just trying to be, not doing anything, not going anywhere, just simply being here now. So To prepare the body and mind, please find a comfortable posture to sit in. Taking a few moments to check in with your body, having your back straight, chest slightly open, but not feeling too stiff. Somewhat like tuning a guitar string. Not too tight, not too loose. Doing the same with your mind and body. Checking that your head is not too up or too down. Having your eyes closed or just slightly open. Just enough to let some light in. Like a soft daydream. You can rest your hands on your knees, on your thighs, or on your lap. Right one on the left one. And then take a few moments to bring your attention to where your body meets your cushion or the chair. Feel as if you're almost rooting yourself into the ground, connecting with the earth, gaining stability. And we're just going to begin with a simple body scan, going over different parts of our body. And if you feel any areas of tension or tightness, use the breath to bring more relaxation and gentleness in. Even visualize that you are inhaling in softness, openness, gentleness, and exhaling out any agitation or tension you may carry. Starting with your face, relaxing the muscles around the eyes, eyebrows, forehead, mouth, and jaw. Bring softness to your face, some gentleness. They say we should try to have our face as soft and relaxed as a baby when he or she is sleeping. So just relax. Relaxing the muscles in the back of your head and neck. Going downwards to your shoulders, your upper arms, down your forearms to your palms. Let them rest. Then moving to your back, the upper back, lower back. Go all the way down the spine, maintaining an upward position, but remaining as relaxed and gentle as possible. Resting your muscles and organs gently and peacefully within the structure of your body. Relax. Breathing in peace and tranquility. Breathing out agitations and tensions. Try to let them go with your exhalations. Then moving into the abdomen and belly, another area where we tend to keep a lot of tension, sometimes subconsciously that we are not aware of. Try to relax the organs and muscles around your belly. Let them rest. There is nothing they have to do right now. They can just be. Bring more softness to this area of your body. Continue going downwards from your hips all the way to your feet. Breathing in compassion to the lower part of your body too. Relax the mind, letting go of any worries, fears, concerns, or expectations, whether from the past or the future, or even from this meditation. Bringing your awareness to the stillness of the present moment. Relax. Rest. And once you feel complete, just taking 3 deep breaths to complete this preparation of your body and mind. Breathing all the way in, filling up your lungs and abdomen, pausing for a moment, and then exhaling slowly and completely. Try to let go of any remaining tension from anywhere in your body and mind. And as we move towards the start of our Shamata meditation, I'd like to say a quote to maybe provide some motivation for this meditation, because it's important to start a meditation with a good motivation. The mind can be compared to an ocean. The momentary mental events, such as happiness, irritation, fantasies, and boredom, can be compared to the waves that rise and fall on the surface. And just as the waves can subside to reveal the stillness of the ocean depth, so too it is possible to calm the turbulence of our mind, to reveal its natural still quality, and the ability to do so lies within the mind itself. And the key to the mind is meditation. So let go of controlling the breath or manipulating it in any way. Let it flow in and out of your body naturally, effortlessly, to the best of your ability, and just observe the sensation of your breath as it comes and goes, sharpening your mind in this way. Just breathe and relax. And if you feel that you are getting distracted or carried away with your thoughts, just relax. Be happy you noticed your distraction. Gently release the distraction and bring your awareness back to the sensation of the breath as it goes in and out of your body naturally. Remember, you can use counting if it's helpful for you to anchor your mind to the breath. Keep calm, stay with your breath, and continue stabilizing your mind. Just breathe. If you begin to feel tight, tensed up, or start spacing out, you can always quietly take a deep breath, freshen your mind and your posture, and then again, for a few more minutes, go back to observing your breath as it comes and goes naturally, effortlessly, in and out of your body. For just a few more minutes, keep on stabilizing your mind on the sensation of your breath. Keep calm and breathe. So you can take a few moments to stretch out your legs if you feel that you need to before we move on to the second part of the meditation, or just sit to continue meditating. Take your time. There's no rush. Just rest and relax in the present moment. For the second part, our analytical or contemplation meditation, we're going to try to go back with our memories. We are going to try to look at our mind. And as we go through this practice, if there's a point at which you can't go back any further with your memories, that's fine. Go until you can. And with this meditation, try to listen and hear your thoughts as if they were coming for the very first time. So again, take a few moments to prepare the body and mind for meditation. Having your back straight, chest slightly open, making contact with the ground, making sure your head is not too up or too down, or resting your hands. And again, take a few moments to meet your body with the cushion or chair, connecting to the ground and earth beneath you, gaining more stability. And this time, just take a few moments to do your own independent body scan. Go over the different parts of your body, from your head downwards or your feet upwards. And if you find some areas that are tight or tense, use the breath to bring in more gentleness and softness. So take a few moments to do this body scan, breathing in peace and tranquility, openness and compassion, and breathing out agitations and tensions, especially in the areas of our face and abdomens. These two areas we tend to hold on to tensions more so than the rest of our bodies. Try to bring more softness, and remember not to be too tight or too loose. Find your balance. And once again, when you feel ready, taking 3 deep breaths to complete this preparation of your mind and body. Breathing all the way in, filling up your lungs and abdomen, pausing for a moment, and then exhaling, letting go of any remaining tension from anywhere within your body or your mind. And once you've finished your 3 deep breaths, let your breathing settle. Without controlling or manipulating your breath, let it flow naturally and effortlessly in and out of your body. And just stay with the moment. Stay with your thoughts. As I said before, the mind is often compared to a vast ocean, and all the mental events are live waves, rising and falling on the surface. So this is a good analogy for our experience in daily life. To get a feeling of where the mind comes and goes to, it might also be useful to think of it like a river, flowing through time. And with this second part of our meditation, we are trying to learn about our mind. See how each moment of the mind leads to the next. The mind like a river, flowing along constantly. We try to experience our mind as an ever-flowing river of events. To see how the mind flows day and night without stopping. How unlike the body, which is born, dies, and disintegrates, according to Buddhism, the mind is without beginning and end. So instead of focusing on the breath for a few moments, try to rest and look at the mind itself. Relax your body. Allow images, emotions, and memories to flow freely in your mind, and simply observe the mental events coming and going. All sorts of sensations will continue to arise. And as our mind becomes more clear, things can just appear. Just like reflections that appear on a mirror when it's clean. Likewise, thoughts and memories and emotions can appear in our mind because of the clarity of our mind. So for a few moments, simply rest and observe this clarity of your mind as we observe thoughts, memories, and emotions coming and going, arising and passing, almost as if we are just observing the movie of our life. And now, with an open mind and an open heart, start to travel back in time. Briefly go over the experience you had since waking up this morning. Just review your morning. What was the first thing you did? What was the next action? Review your morning and notice how one moment leads to the next. and just check whether those mental events are connected. Are they part of the same stream of consciousness? Are they part of the same river of awareness or not? So before waking up, you were probably dreaming. Try to see if you can recall last night's dreams. Do they also belong to the same mind stream? Don't try too hard. Just feel and observe any sensations that might come up. And now continue going backwards. Trace your experience from yesterday, last week, month, maybe even a year, 2, or 10 years ago. Continue going back and notice how those experiences are part of the same stream of consciousness, part of the same river of mental events. And as you do, try to avoid getting caught up in the memories. The purpose of our meditation is not to relive good or bad times from the past. It's just to try to get the feeling of the continuity of our mind. So go back. Try to see the connections. And now go back in your life, maybe to your early adolescence or your very childhood years. Try to see if you can remember an experience from that part of your life, maybe from when you were 6 or 7 years old. Just notice the sensations and feelings that might come up. Even though we look differently and have different personalities, can you see how it is still the same stream of consciousness that we had then that we have now? And now, go back even further as far as you can. Try to bring to your mind an experience from your early childhood, maybe even remembering the time of your birth. Just relax, open your mind, allow the experience to rise. Don't push yourself towards it. Simply relax and notice how far back you can go with your memories. And if you're having difficulties accessing memories from that early part of your life, don't worry. These past memories are simply a continuation of an earlier memory that we can no longer remember. And now, think of our birth. We know that this arises through a series of causes and conditions. Nothing comes out of nowhere. There is a cause and a condition for any phenomena to occur. So if our mind is a stream of experience, then each moment arises from the one before it. And going back, moment from moment, is there a first moment of the mind? Did your mind arise out of your parents' mind? If so, then how or when? Did your mind arise out of nowhere, without causes or conditions? Or maybe it came from a mind stream that already existed before we were born. A mind stream from another life. See if you can be open to such a possibility. And now come back to observing your mind in the present. Observe the thoughts and feelings. Allow your mind to flow and just observe this moment, arising and passing. Try to feel how one thought gives rise to the next, how each moment of the mind leads to the next. And now ask yourself, where is this mind stream going from here? Imagine your mind flowing through the rest of your day and tomorrow, weeks, months, years to come. Go all the way up to death. What happens then? And as the stream of consciousness ceases to exist, Does it end in death? Does it transform into something else? Does the mind continue on encountering new experiences? Try to consider those possibilities with an open mind. We may not come to any definite conclusion, but the important part is to look and to consider those ideas with a clear and open mind. And so, as we come to the end of this meditation, we can take a few moments to dedicate the positive energy we have created by working with our mind and training it so that we can learn more about ourselves and more about our minds so that we can better respect it and thus develop ourselves as human beings to be free from suffering and its causes, to bring more love, compassion, and inner peace to our life, and then to be able to offer it to whomever we meet on our way. And in this world that we live in, that positive energy is very much needed more and more. So slowly and gently, we can begin to come out of our meditation. Maybe inviting some gentle movement into your hands and feet, rubbing your hands gently together to create some heat, and pressing your palms onto your eyes. I hope this experience has been a beneficial one for you and has allowed you to open your heart and your mind to the experience of what meditation can be. And with that, have yourself a wonderful day, and I look forward to guiding you through the next session. If you have any feedback, questions, or comments regarding your experience today, please feel free to send me a message on Instagram at nirvanawithnav or through email nirvanawithnav@gmail.com, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you, and have a great day.